Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time, we went around in the Crimson Mirelands, and we, quelled Ursaluna's rage, or whatever was going on with it. We then proceeded mainly to, deal with the quests. We mainly dealt with the quests and such. Also, you can see the Porygon in there. But, this time, we'll be going back, or, sorry, I'm not even finished talking about last time. We also expanded our bag, and we also, again, found out about, we found out about Arezu telling us about Ursaluna, but not telling us that Lilligant is in a frenzy. So, yeah. We're going to investigate that in the Fieldlands. I'm also going to be wearing this outfit for this episode. I know some people are going to be a little up in arms about it, but I want to wear this outfit, so. Also, I wanted to point out that when we went through, what's-her-face's, the construction core lady. Crap, what's her name? It's in the missions and requests. We went into Sanqua's house, and we found one of the things we actually found was we found a drawing of a Magikarp, and it said it was related to the construction, or to the construction of the Galaxy Hall. If you look, I didn't notice this, but at the top, it has two Magikarps. Additionally, this boiler, or the smokestack, or whatever this is, has the design of a Galarian Weezing. Even to the point where that thing looks like it has a face on it with that symbol. Anyway, we're gonna check with Simona again because we have more stuff. So here we can actually buy the evolution item for Porygon, and you can just use it on Porygon. It doesn't need to hold it because held items aren't a thing here. But let's go out into the field. We'll start at the Mirelands camp. That girl who set out earlier must have been eating some of Benny's potato mochi. I could still smell them on her. That reminds me, I've seen Mistress Caleba running around on that Ursaluna she serves, digging around for treasure in the ground. I wonder if Ursaluna uses his sense of smell to suss out where the treasure might be. I'm not even going to comment on the fact he said sus, after I just did. Ursaluna now knows Arezu's scent. Follow this blue signals to find her. Home of Trial. But yeah, I need to just do another video just completing the quest. One criticism this game got when it first came out was there was no online battling. And a lot of people at first were like, yeah, it makes sense because of the action-based battling, and then other people were like, no, it actually doesn't make sense. I personally think it makes a fine amount of sense. Need to see you use Ember 25 times, so we need to use it 21 more times. Jeez. God, we're still on the way to getting you to use Thunderfang a lot. Oh, there's my favorite. That used to be my favorite Pokemon right there, Tangela. Can I please get up there? Jeez. Oh my fucking god. You can't even jump anymore. Look at that Will-O-Wisp. Ah. Ah, damn, we gotta go bald. Use it. Use kill Pokemon attack. I have never heard of that move, double hit. I wonder if that's like a move that's exclusive to this game. Ugh. Having a little bit of a fragrant burps. I had Italian food for dinner. There's this place where I live called Zio Jono's. He didn't like that. I'm scrolling through the wrong wheel. Can you see me or something? Is that why you're mad at me? Maybe like that one. Oh, it didn't work. It's a fucking tree. I don't think I can get that one. I think he's too, like, unnerved for me to catch. Oh well. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to get... Whoa. There you are. Bombs. Oh, Akari. How did it all go with Ursaluna? I helped him. Thanks a bunch, girl, but how'd you find me all the way out here? From the potato mochi. You followed the son of the potato mochi I bought at the wallflower? Man, I wish I could eat some more of those right now. Jubilife Village sure was a lot of fun. My luck's run out, though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokémon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are, Arezu. Are you... Ah, there you are, Arezu, right? Mistress Kalaba, I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, like you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Huh? Wait, but... It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, or that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who's lived as long as I have would be more patient. It's okay, I didn't do a good job of explaining myself either. Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got a little too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. Must have been powder from Lilligant. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make balms, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna and also to learn about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Laventon, and he told me about the balms you used to quell Cleavor. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well then, we'd better take care of Our Lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman, what were you thinking doing all this yourself? Did you think I couldn't help you? No, no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? I've never ever seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I failed to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied, too. Listen up, Hikari. Take the bombs that Arezu made and meet you at Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Arezu. Hikari will calm Lilligant, and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena, Hikari. That's where Lilligant's seat lies. Arezu will be taken care of. My dear Barbarel and I will make sure she reaches her lady. An interesting thing about Adaman and also Irida is Pokemon started making cards called Friends in Insert Region, and it typically depicts the two protagonist options with the various rivals from that region. So an example is there's one that depicts Victor, I believe it depicts Victor and Gloria, the two protagonists of Pokemon Sword and Shield, as well as Bede, Hop, and Marnie, all in one card art. In the Friends in Hisui card, it actually depicts Irida and Adaman as two of your friends, which I think is a very interesting choice. Especially because in this game, you're not really treated as a child. You are treated like an adult for the most part, so... Anyway, let's talk to Kalba. Oh, she just says the same thing as Arezu do. You're all so kind. But yeah, Feather Balls are actually pretty good. I know I've been sort of shitting on them because of my struggling with them. But they can hit Pokemon from, like, absurd range. Like, there we even overshot. But you can see we can hit Pokemon from, like, all the way over here. Even if we don't necessarily catch them. I want to catch that Onix, but I don't want to be caught. I feel like he's going to be a little hard to hit. Fine, that's it. I see how this is. We're going to have to throw down. Aqua Jet. Onix is a female. Now go Pokeball. New Pokemon, Onix. Onix is a pretty cool Pokemon, but he was so overhyped in Gen 1. So Brava Arena is actually located up here. So we actually need to go to the Diamond Settlement, which we didn't really explore before. And it wasn't necessarily because I remembered that we wouldn't be able to, or that it didn't have anything to do with me having foresight and being like, oh, we'll go back there later. It was just literally me being like, we're not going to do that right now. But now we're going to do that. So this is the Diamond Clan Settlement. Usual to see a visitor here or settlement. Rumor has it you Galaxy Team Poke are making a Pokedex. I'd sure love to see it when it's done. Owlman. Thanks to the noble Pokemon, we finally gained some semblance of a normal life here. Been a long time coming, I'll tell you that. See, the thing that confuses me is the fact that, like, these two are more religious groups. The Diamond and Pearl clans. But then you have, like, Galaxy Team, and they're, like, purely science. I wish I had a Pokemon buddy that would defend me if I got attacked by Pokemon out in the wilds, but no Pokemon would ever fight by my side. Trust me, you'll find one. What should we play today? Do you know Adaman is Mai's little brother? Interesting. Well, they're not really related, but they're siblings all the same, and I'm their littlest sister. This one time, Ursaluna really helped me out by finding an item I'd lost. So I hope I can talk with the Pearl Clan people real soon. Clover used to be in the survey corps of the Galaxy Team. I wonder what she's doing right now. Whenever wild Pokemon attack, we summon Lady Lilligant and rely on her for protection. Not much we can do by ourselves against Pokemon, after all. In the Diamond Clan, we make curatives using medicinal leeks and the like, sure. But I hear the Galaxy Team knows how to craft a huge variety of useful items. Seems we need to get with the times. Get it? Because time. Let me into your weird tent house. Seratina. Time helps us to learn and grow, that's what we're all told, but time also causes us to age and eventually die. Just something to think about. Rift opened up in the sky. Sure hope it's not some sort of ill omen. On. Time flows forever onward, thanks to the grace of the almighty Sinnoh. I do want to point out the scroll or the painting or whatever that's supposed to be, the picture that Kron here is looking at, that appears to depict a descendant of the Pokemon, the Univos Pokemon League champion Alder. I don't know how they're connected, but it definitely seems to be him. Additionally, here is a guy who looks a lot like Maxie from Pokemon Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Here's Teddy Ursa. Soulless. Our duty in the Diamond Clan is to watch over the flow of time and all the changes it brings, but nothing ever actually changes around here. We have the Diamond Clan revere Almighty Sinnoh, but the Pearl Clan, they claims the very same thing. What could this possibly mean? Legends tell of an ancient hero of Hisui who had 10 trusted Pokemon companions. This was long before our clans arrived in this region, mind you. Interesting. This is the closest thing we're getting to a town, and god damn it, I'm gonna explore it. Can I even get past here? I can't. I forgot to ask about the medicine, that's what. Whenever wild... Oh yeah, I already talked to you. I think the flickering thing is just in the game. I think it's the lighting change. Vesper, raw. Looking at Galaxy Team's new way of life, you can really feel the times are changing. At least that's what Arezu always says. Minute. Our clans both revere a different almighty Sinnoh, but they're both the real deal. And then dispute this with the Pearl Clan. Then this dispute with the Crawlland would be a huge waste of time. A Rhyhorn in here. Rhyhorn's a cool Pokemon. Alright, and then it seems we've looped back around, so there's no more new houses to explore here. What is this stone? Alright, moving on though from the Diamond Clan. You get some nice little lore information. I really recommend. I really do recommend that you honestly go through and like talk in these settlements. I was actually worried. Wouldn't defeat it. I don't need to watch it use tackle. I just need to have it use Ember, and then we're pretty much good to evolve this one. The rest of it is based on other completion requirements that we can't get out of just training. What was it we needed for, Zubat? Number defeated. Number of times we've seen it use Gust. Oh, can we just evolve Zeldin now? I suppose so. The rest of them seem to be not pertaining to, not pertaining to the training, so let's go ahead and evolve Zeldin. And he has eyes now. Zeldin has evolved into Crobat. Oh, we can already evolve him again, too, if we really wanted to, but... Number caught at night. Number defeated. Number you've defeated with Ice-type moves. Number you've defeated with Psychic moves. Number of times you've seen it used Bite and Air Cutter. So really, we just need to use Bite and Air Cutter. Yep, you didn't see me. Go green cake. I don't even think I have a psychic move. Or an ice move. No, I apparently caught it off guard. I guess he's bite on it. Zeldin actually gained a lot of HP from his evolution. Oh god, he grew drowsy. I actually got some grit dust for that. A few grit dusts. I think we should start investing in Zeldin regarding grit dusts a little more. Mainly, I think we should max out his attack stat. Just to make his physical moves a little more oomph. But Zeldin's happiness is actually high enough where he can evolve. Alright, we're at 6, so we're a little over the 5th of the way there. Honestly, what I might do is I might take that off screen a little bit. I think I'll do a little bit of off-screen training here where I'll just cut back whenever I get into encounters. So yeah, I will be right back. So we'll just kind of do that real quick. Just keep biting it. I know your jaw is kind of big. Ooh, that one kind of hurted. Whomst is targeting? You, really? Really quick. Also, you can't save or do online stuff when you get targeted, just so you know. So yeah, I'll be back in the midst of my training. Bite ran out of PP, so I have to go back. I'm kind of just skipping most of the battles unless something interesting happens. So, just so you know, that's what's happening. It's not like me doing anything, really. But, yeah, it does actually take a little bit, so I will be right back again. I just wanted to explain what was happening. Only 10 more bites to go. Cool thing about Carnivine is we actually have to kill it with flying type moves anyway. So I'm also going to go ahead and do that while we're here. Alright, we are nearing the... we're within 4 uses of Bite. So I'm just going to go ahead and show off getting the last few. It didn't actually take that long. It only took like 5 minutes because the spawn rates of Pokemon are so high in this game. Now, we just need one more Whittle Baby. I'm gonna go back to the Sludge Mound for this one. Just so we can do it and then heal. Because we're more likely to find a weaker Pokemon that we can KO quickly here. Ooh, a space-time distortion. At Ursa's ring. You know, I wouldn't mind another crack at one of those. Let's go ahead and battle one of you. And here is our last bite. Now all that's left is to watch it use Air Cutter a couple times. Ooh. So yeah, that's the bite usage done. So I'll be back with the Air Cutter usage. I have a little bit of a story I want to tell. I just traveled back. We're going to start doing the Air Cutter thing, but this area is called Diamond Heath, and that made me think of there's a candy bar called a Heath bar, which is like, I don't really know what it is. It's like a toffee brittle covered in chocolate. But they're pretty good, and then it reminded me of this, like, toffee and almond Hershey's bar I tried the other day that was pretty good. It was just a really interesting flavor combo. But yeah, we're going to be wrecking Face, so I'll be back. Really quick, I decided to check Zeldin's moves, and it turns out he can actually learn Cross Poison already. I thought he had to evolve to learn that. Cross Poison is a 70 power poison move with 100 accuracy. It can poison the target, and it also crits, making... I think this kind of solidifies Zeldin's evolution, Crobat, as kind of a crit fisher Pokemon in this game, which means like a Pokemon that looks for critical hits specifically. So I've changed out Gust with Cross Poison just for a better diversity in moveset. Additionally, I'm going to rearrange Zeldin's moves a little bit, so Air Cutter is at the top and Hypnosis is at the bottom. So yeah, I just wanted to stop to say that, so that way it wasn't confusing when things were different when I came back. I ended up obtaining some Grit Dust, so I'm maxing out Zeldin's speed in his special attack. Or will I? Actually, do I want to max out his special attack? I think we're gonna start working on his HP. I did just kind of want to pop back in to commentate again. This is kind of what I'm just doing, is fading in when I have something to commentate about, but I'm pausing the recording each time I do it. One of the things... Another one? Oh, it appeared in the same area. What I was gonna say is that flying and poison is kind of a weird type. Because they're both good against grass. Poison is good against fairy, but that's only from the 6th generation onward, since fairy didn't exist before. Poison is actually a better type defensively, since it has some good resistances to it. And flying's also a decent type defensively, making Crobat actually a swift attacker with good defenses, just based on typing alone. Which is why it can be good to invest into Crobat's HP stat. Anyway, up here is Lake Valor, but we can't do anything here yet. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to nerd out about that. So, back to grinding. I decided to take a break from grinding just for a minute, so we can go ahead and check out the, space-time, distortion. Where is it? Oh no. Okay, at least I was able to heal. Of course, now I don't have space in my satchel for that. What can I craft real quick? Craft a revive. Do need those. And I can craft a few high potions. Ow. If you're curious, I'm not as concerned about catching Pokemon this time necessarily, as much as I am concerned about getting items. So, yeah, it's just more of a... What is that? Ooh, a protector. That's actually an evolution item for, Rhyhorn. Or Rhydon, rather. Ooh! I just popped back into this current timeline. Anyway, that was it. I just showed up at the end of that. We're just ignoring all them. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Why don't you get the fuck out of the way? And, yeah. I will just... go back to grinding now. Only 10 more air cutters to go from when I'm doing this interjection. It's taking a lot longer than I thought because the air cutters are actually one-hit KOing versus bite. I think mainly due to stab and just air cutter also having a high crit rate, so yeah. Alright, just one more air cutter left, so we can honestly do this against any Pokemon. And then we'll be done training up Zaldin, and he'll be able to be our first fully evolved Pokemon, I think. I see a Wisp, like, all the way over there, jeez. I could go get it. I should probably start heading towards that. That's a Rhyhorn. I don't want to mess with the Rhyhorn. It will kill me. Fuck. Alright. Well, here's the final air cutter. Just because I want to watch it die. I'll use an extra air cutter. So that's all of those. All that's left is capture and defeat related ones. So now we can train up Zaldin. Or we can, I say train up, we can evolve Zaldin. So this is it. And this is one of my favorite Pokemon. So here we go. Really quick. Here's our Crobat. Now, Shiny Crobat is pink instead of the trademark green we've seen up to this point. So, you know. Additionally, I have more grit dust that I think I'm gonna shove onto Zaldin. So I think we'll start boosting his defensive stats a little bit. Now, as for Carnivine's Pokedex entry, we've only defeated 13 with flying moves. There's an alpha Carnivine somewhere. I've also caught a large specimen apparently. So, I mean, I don't know if I have anything else. Excuse me. Yawned a little. But I think we should go back to the bog-bound camp for a minute. and we should rest up. And yeah, I might end the video with that. I was planning to go fight Lilligant this video, which is why I seemed pretty... kinda, you know... I had that certain, I guess, swagger about it. Let's go ahead and craft some great balls. Oh, I can craft 71 great balls. Why not? Craft some of these as well, just to get an even 50. Sky Tumblestones are actually rather rare. But one thing I've mentioned, by the way, about Great Balls, is Great Balls have a higher base capture rate than Pokeballs. Pokeballs have a 1 times catch rate. Great Balls have a 1.5 times catch rate. There are upgrades for the other 2 Pokeballs which improve their performance. I don't know if it's just a direct catch rate buff or it ties more specifically with their gimmicks. Typically it'll be like it buffs their gimmick, like the Heavy Balls upgrade I think is even harder to throw, but it like has a 4 times catch rate, so it's really good. I think another reason why Heavy Balls were really good was because there was a mystery gift you could claim if you had the game early enough, like before the end of the year it came out, where you got like 15 Heavy Balls. So, yeah. Jesus, you're massive, dude. Scared me. So anyways, that'll be it for this one. So thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. You should also subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Additionally, you should check out the description. There's a link to my Blue Sky page where I share my other thoughts and personal updates. There's a link to my Twitch channel where I occasionally live stream, and there's also a link to my Ko-Fi page where you can support me directly, and you get in exchange access to certain videos I release on there early. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.